She just a demon child. Like, the first time she come up to my job, you know, she's causing commotion at my job, yelling and screaming, talking about, I'm going to come back up here every day until you get fired and give me back what's yours. So I'm asking her, like, well, what's yours? What's yours? She says, Malcolm. Well, my man that's in my house that I've been together with for 6 years, clearly he not yours anymore because you're an ex. But she kept on doing it, kept causing commotion. I couldn't get my boss to, like, understand the situation I was going through, and I ended up getting fired from that job because of that.
Ms. Harris, did you get Ms. Osborne fired from her job?
Sure did.
And tell me, what were you trying to accomplish?
Getting her fired from her job.
Why?
Because I don't like her.
Why?
I just don't. I'm just one of those people, if I don't like you, I don't like you.
She don't have no reason to like
hang
me.
on, Ms. Osborne. Ms. Harris.
Yes.
Do you not like her because she took your man from you?
She didn't take him. I was through with him when she got him.
So if you're through with him, why would you come up and ask for him back?
I don't know, man. I think at the time, I kind of missed him a little bit, so I just
You
felt
wanted
like
him
messing with
back,
her.
or you just didn't
No,
like the
I
idea?
just
No,
wanted-
never interrupt me.
I'm sorry.
You just didn't like the idea of him having somebody new.
No, I just wanted to have sex with him. She wasn't even the problem.
And so you thought it was important enough, having sex with him was important enough to have a woman, a fellow black woman, with a child, and make her lose her income that she feeds her baby with. You thought it was that important to go there with that.
I mean, we had previous arguments, like, over the phone, because, like I said, me and him were friends after we broke up. So, like, I would call him and check on him and stuff like that. Hey, how you doing, you know? She would get mad, get on the phone, talk crazy to me. So it's like, okay, whatever. You want to play? I can play, too. So that's what it became. When she got fired, I mean, I felt bad a little bit, but not really.
No, you didn't.
But
No,
not
you
really.
didn't. You
A little
came in
bit, but
here
not really.
and you spouted that firing like you had accomplished something. And who do you see as the primary instigator in difficulties between the woman with whom you live and have a child and your ex?
Well, really, I feel like it's all started off because...
Do you see how quiet he got? Now,
I
he
feel
was
like- I feel
strong
like-
earlier, but this one stood up. He's between the two of them, and he's now very, very mellow. But go ahead, Mr. Johnson. Let's continue.
Really, you know, I can't put myself in between they feud because it's really off of mixed emotions because I used to go with her, and I'm in love with her now. So it's not really, I don't feel like who's to blame for it, but really, I just feel like they just mad at each other because they both love me and what I can do for them, you know?
Well, do you believe that you ought to do something about it?
Well, if I can't change the next person's emotions and feelings, but I could try to step into it and make some means between it. But they got to change themselves.
Well, you know, but you don't feel you have any obligation, or there's nothing you can do to make the situation less explosive. You think you're just...
They both can have me if they wanted to like that, but it's not that type of way.
They both can what?
They both can have me, but you
said
know
we
they don't
both
want it
can
that type
have
of
him.
way, you know.
So what you're saying is, you think polygamy is the answer? Having more than one wife?
Well, I don't want her as my wife. We only are friends, but, you know, the things that we do for each other, we make each other happy as good friends, and I'm going to always make her happy because that's my wife. You know, I'm always love her. Not, you know, saying like that, but I see her as my wife now. And I love her. I just love her, but I just love the things that she do for me.
But don't you believe that as seeing her as your wife, she has your child, don't you believe your obligation is first to her, her comfort and her security before it is that of an ex?
Okay, listen, I love her, but I love that she's here for me because she makes me happy. When I'm there for her, it's just about anything that she wants. It's not about...
It's not a two-way street here.
Not,
you say it's a one-way street.
It's just one way.
So to get any care, you have to go over there.
Yes.
Okay. Was your relationship a one-way street?
Okay, the source of the problem really is that she burned down her house just to come move in with us. So now she's living with us because he told me that if I don't let her live with us, that he's gonna be through with me. And I think she burned down the house on purpose because she didn't accept no help from American Red Cross that normally put you in a hotel, find you new housing. She's at my house. And also when I came in...
When did this happen? How long has she been at your house?
For about 2 months now.
For 2 months. Now, did your house burn down?
Yes.
And you moved in with them?
Yes.
Mr. Johnson, how did you pull that off?
Magic trick out the hat. It was basically, you know, I just wanted to look out for a friend. She's a good person. I wouldn't just leave her out in the streets no more than if our house burnt down. She wouldn't leave us out in the streets no matter if we had an old relationship.
Would
you
leave
let
us
Miss
out in the
Osborne
street?
in your
She
house? I don't
gonna leave
believe
you
that.
out in
In
the
all
street.
honesty, yes, because that is my friend. So, yeah.
Whether or not they had gotten into arguments or the display, whatever it mounted up to, she'd have still been there for me. So I wanted to be there for her. She always was there for me, though. I wasn't trying to put in a
How is
boundary
the
line like it's you
atmosphere
or me.
in your home?
Chaotic.
I be gone most of the time.
Be gone most of the time.
And you two are sitting in the house together?
Yes.
And are you fussing and fighting like this the whole time?
Majority, but not really. I mean, if the kids are around, no.
Now that you're in this mess, what do you fight about?
We fight about how I just don't want the slut in my house. I don't want her there. We fuss a fight about me coming home one day and her and Malcolm's in the bed together talking about they reading a book. No, they're not reading no
Were
book.
you reading a book in bed together?
No. Can I please explain that?
Please, go right ahead,
Okay,
Ms. Harris.
first of all, we were at home. We were having some drinks. We were just pretty much chilling, you know? And we were in the room. We laid down. We were just talking about reminiscing on old things. It wasn't no sexual stuff. I wasn't naked. He wasn't naked. She
I'm in
came
my
in
boxer
and played.
They don't.
She in her
You
shorts and
reminiscing in my
beard, it's
bed
like-
though. That's my bed. That's my house. You can reminisce on the couch, the backyard, the porch,
Well, that's
McDonald's.
most comfortable.
Well, maybe we wanted to reminisce.
No,
up
you
in here.
don't. You trifle.
Hey. Basic respect for the person's home in which you are living, free of charge. You get in the bed when he's in his boxer shorts and you're drinking. You don't think that's disrespectful to her?
I really don't care how she feels at this point. Like, I don't.
Then move. It's
I'm
my
not gonna act
house.
like I care.
It's
He's
my
not making
house.
me move.
It's my house.
But
He don't
he's
even
not
pay the
making me
bills. Still can't go with you.
Mr. Johnson, now that this relationship is at an end, you want to be reimbursed certain sums. You say she put some of your stuff out of the house or destroyed it.
She is
Tell me what
crazy.
it is and what she did with it and how much it cost.
Okay. One night, I'll go out with the fellas. We go to Potawatomi.
Let's not make this a long story.
Okay. We go out, I come back in about 3 in the morning. She's mad about it. She calls me and my friends some lying, cheating bastards. All of us lies and cheaters on our wives and girlfriends. So I know how that gets, so I just was gonna leave and go to my friend's house for the night. So I'm leaving. She comes to the balcony like, oh, so you're not taking this stuff with you? She's talking about my clothes. So she gets to launching my buckets of clothes off of the back porch, just launching them off of them. I'm like, come on now, don't do that. I'm trying to talk to her. She left the back, she locked the back door, couldn't even get in.
So
She
what
threw
did
the
she
Xbox-
launch?
She launched my TV, took the Xbox out, and had a big monkey wrench on the top porch. She said, you want this too? And I'm like, please don't do it. And before I even get all my words out, she just got to smash into pieces.
And how long ago was this?
This was about 2 months ago.
2 months ago. Now let me ask you about the overall economic circumstances in your household. Who is working?
We both working, but
Yeah.
his job is not as serious as mine.
Okay.
I work outside
Who's the
job.
primary breadwinner? Let me say it that way.
She is.
Now, since you are now no longer going to be together, are you planning on paying child support?
Sure, that's what I have to do.
Is it if it's what you have to do?
Yeah, because how I really feel, I'm gonna take care of my son, but if child support
Oh, you
come
won't
down
even
the
see
line-
him ever again.
Well,
You
now
could-
let's
could
not
do-
go there.
yeah.
Let's not go there.
You won't see him again.
He needs his father. Just because his
Okay,
father
but
see,
and
when
you
things
don't
like
get
that
along.
comes
You just
to-
told me that
Hey,
it's her child.
hey, Ms. Osborne, I'm trying to talk to you. Far be it from me to paint the rest of us with what the least of us are, but you're really showing a very basic level of disrespect I often see in our community that's really going to just kill us from the inside out. We don't respect each other as sisters. You know, you do whatever to each other, and it's perfectly okay because it's something that you want to do, and you don't say, hey, this is my community, these are our children, this is our life. What you do is, I'm hot, I'm mad, I want him, I'm gonna do it, I don't care how it hurts her or how it hurts him. It's unseemly, it's distressing, it's upsetting. You're just attacking somebody to walk into to take somebody's job from them because you just don't like them, and then when your house burned down, you go into her house, and then you have the nerve to cause her chaos in her own home where she's got children. That's trifling low and tacky and wrong. Go ahead and sit down.
Thank you.
Sit. Mr. Johnson, you're a man in every way except the ones that count. You're gonna have to support that child, and you don't have enough money to do that. And until you do, she's on the hook totally for that kid. You got to come in here with clean hands, and you did not come in here with clean hands. I don't give money to tacky people. There will be no recovery in your favor. It is so ordered.